The Wharton Executive Negotiating Workshop has been running 3 times a year since roughly the mid-90s, and I've been the executive director of the program ever since it started. We think that we have a really unique program for senior executives and people who are making transitions from functional to more general management roles. It emphasizes practice. It emphasizes a toolkit that you can use in every part of your life. And it is 5 days, which is really unique in the negotiation program training world, because mostly programs like that last 3 days, 2 days, sometimes even 1 day, and you don't get a chance to really understand your weaknesses, your strengths, and then make adjustments, practice. We have some great participants that come to the program every year, people like UN diplomats who've worked in the Gaza, FBI hostage negotiators, a whole lot of entrepreneurs, people who do purchasing, sales from a global environment. So it's a really rich environment, and it's incredibly challenging. Everybody walks out quite a bit better than they came in. So we emphasize 2 basic frameworks. One is what we call the 4 stages of negotiation: preparation, exchanging information, the bargaining process, and the commitment process. So we drill down into each of those stages so people get a much deeper understanding of how the process unfolds. It's sort of like a dance, and different cultures dance differently, different cultures negotiate differently. And so in the program, because we have global executives, everybody gets a chance to sort of run their cultural pacing up against people from different cultures and different industries. So the 4 stages is one of the main frameworks. And then the other are what we call the 6 foundations of negotiation. And those are social, psychological phenomenon principles that allow people to focus on things that actually make the most difference in the outcome. The first is personality. Different people have different personalities. That's huge. The second is goals and expectations, how to set a good goal, what the difference is between a goal and a goal you believe in, which is what we call an expectation. The world of standards and norms and fairness criteria that bracket all different kinds of negotiations in every industry. A really fundamental one is relationships and how the norm of reciprocity between people is the rhythm of the process. I say sometimes that if negotiations were a dance, reciprocity would be the rhythm of the dance. And then the final 2 are different people's needs and interests, the hopes, the fears, the dreams, the needs that bring people together so they have to negotiate and they have something that they have to resolve. And finally, one of the key concepts that we treat and most programs don't is leverage. And that is the situational advantage that people find themselves in when they're at the bargaining table. There's a moment when people have to decide to say yes or no. And usually the party with the greater leverage is the one who gets the other party to say yes.